Susie Dingle here, and I'm really excited to share this adorable tiny entry garden. It's in Southern California, but the design elements are applicable no matter where you live. And we are coming upon one of my favorite little spots, a tiny slice of a garden, a pocket garden, or I would call it a treasure box. And I'll show you some film of other times of the year when I've gone by this place. It's obviously Christmas time now, but they've done such a beautiful job in such a small space. The curve helps, the curve in the sidewalk. And then they've utilized every single part of the garden. The rain chains and the slender magnolia trees add richness and depth and take advantage of the vertical space. Even the side of the garage has some bromeliads on driftwood, it looks like, with moss. These rain chains are really more for plant containers because it doesn't rain that much here, and they're the perfect way to showcase off these beautiful, colorful sedums. The copper color adds another level of warmth and beautiful color to the garden, and I'm in favor of using them in dry climates where the copper won't leach into the soil. The other thing I like about this garden is that it has a very tight color palette. Every time I'm here, it primarily is white and green, and then with some rusts or reds, sometimes pink. This tiny jewel box is packed with different leaf shapes and textures, but it doesn't look chaotic because of the cohesive color scheme. The overall effect is so intriguing that it makes me want to stop and look at every single plant in this tiny garden. There are many treasures in this garden, and the most obvious is, I suppose you'd call it the crown jewel, this amazing bird bath that's filled with shards of glass and stone and plants. This garden has a sense of place, and what I mean by that is it looks like it fits in. It's in a seaside community, and we expect to see elements like glass and stone and weathered wood and metal. But they've restrained themselves with the number of accessories, which makes it really fun and delightful when you're walking along this 25-foot stretch of sidewalk and discover these treasures along the way, which makes the garden feel oh so much bigger than it really is. I hope you enjoyed this tiny tour, and until next time, keep dreaming in the garden.